this way this time. Cold up here. Lord Hermes, go unseen.
Known heck a while, and don't envy either one of you. She couldn't just send you off to deal with Gramps before you were ready. You must have hated having to wait. I know I do.
Greater strength. Follow the river Acheron beyond the necropolis.
This is for you.
Salutations.
Salutations.
And draw you down.
We shall see to it that the rightful queen and king of the underworld retake their throne. Her father I knew only from Nyx's account, though I would see her mother when she visited Olympus. You have her regal bearing, little star. Dark side.
Best have a look around. Fixed the barrier, did they? You test my patience. Enough of this.
I located something.
Phrenos, hypnotize. See you in the crossroads.
Let's see. Sorceress.
Death to Kronos.
He shall suffer. One always could see plain your talent, sorceress. But truth be told, I thought your heart would be a liability. Perhaps, however, I was wrong in that.
I'm thankful for your faith in me. My heart is never so assertive that it would lead me astray. Or so I tell myself anyway. How long have you resided here, Lady Medea? I thought all our forces fled once the city was overrun, but you seem rather comfortable.
Oh, yes. All the death and panic made for many vacancies. I slipped in through the shadows soon after the city fell and remained, practicing, observing. Great Hecate has eyes upon the surface everywhere. Perfect.
Got it.
I saw that.
What next? Shades, I release you.
Remember, girl, this world is ours by right. The fates themselves decided it. Now Kronos seeks to overthrow our reign. He already had his opportunity to rule. There is no going back to how things were.
Think I'm finished here. Him again.
You blasted gods and goddesses are all alike. To the slaughter. You made it out before. Cyclops must have caught your scent, though. He's strong, that one.
That's a ringing endorsement. Though you must be stronger still. Ever considered putting him to the test? Could save me a lot of trouble.
He's not my type. Besides, he's a spawn of the gods, just like you and me. Wouldn't be proper if we were all fighting all the time now, would it? You never saw me.
Nothing lives in the city of Ephira, and I shall keep it that way until its infestation of shambling wretches is brought to heel. Though you need not concern yourself with the details. We have someone already on the case.
For me. That's that. The barrier's almost down. else is here? That was the last of them. The sigil of frost.
Of late, even my radiant young sister must sully her delicate hands in all the field work that must be done. She is even beginning to take to it. Aren't you, Hera, our queen?
Oh, Demeter, these hands have seen more than you know. I simply do not flaunt the hardships I've endured. One can be as strong as a rock without taking on its texture.
Have this, have this, have this. Lost. My claim. Now to get out of here. Finally. Hear me, on my authority. This one. I shall, Lord Charon.
What is it now? I made those dogs back there with my bare hands. You know some guys, they tally every skiff and trireme in the drink. We know where you're going.
So what if you do? You're just another servant of Kronos. The gods shall punish you when all this is over.
What do you know about it? They only care about their own. I'm just a joke to them. Am I a joke to you?
Out of shells.
No use hiding from me. Wake up down there.
dig it out. I figured Cyclopes were very strong, but didn't need to learn firsthand like that.
So what's the deal with the horned guy anyway? Saw him and Nemesis chatting like they were an item or something. It was weird.
They're siblings, Dora. The Horned One is Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates, our distinguished guest and a valuable ally.
Yeah, looks like we really put him up in style.
Greetings. I'm attempting to contain my enthusiasm for the venerable hero of mortal kind over there, Princess. Our adversary may be crafty, but Odysseus is renowned for his wiles above all.
It figures you would be familiar with the great tactician. Likely he evaded you at least once or twice in his life, if his many tales are to be believed.
Oh, they are to be believed.
Got a problem? I'll just clean this up.
Just leave it.
Eris, you said before that I don't even know what I'm missing. What did you mean by that?
Didn't mean your family, that's for sure. Come on, look at yourself. You've never lived a day in your life. That heart beating in your chest, you think it's only there to pump your blood. Just another muscle.
The heart is a muscle. What, should I be out feasting when Olympus is in peril and the underworld in utter disarray?
Maybe, but you just want everything nice and orderly and predictable and boring.
That's not true.
You sure?
Come join us, goddess. I was just regaling the shades about when first I traveled to the underworld, whilst I yet lived and breathed, if you can believe it. And thusly I got out.
Come on, Odysseus. There was no escape from here when my father ruled. Are these shades truly so impressionable?
Oh, I'm dead serious. My tales aren't quite as tall as they may seem. But now the gates of hell are flung wide open, aren't they?
We're going to seal them shut.
Aye, that.
Our cauldron. My choice is hereby made. My path is set. So mote it be. Appreciate the deal. Come along. Hail, Shades. What say the ashes? Strength. Night. ready for more. How about...
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength.
You found us after all?
You remained upon the surface for considerably longer than before. How was it, any good?
War rages above. The Olympians sent Heracles himself to contain the damage. Shades of the dead linger everywhere. So, not good, all in all.
Shades of the dead? Sure sounds like more disciples we can use. Sprint into them, will ya?
Yes, sir. Few places such as this where two realms meet. Toward the gods. Beginning assignment.
Sweetness, why, you seem entirely yourself. Upon the surface here, that is. I thought you couldn't tolerate this place, yet here you are, strutting across the war-torn land as though it's yours by right.
Have to get out of this damned city. Flames take you. Ashes. My flames ignite. Shades, you're free. In the name of Hades. We should stay out of their way. Another time sign. Death to Kronos. Salutations.
Darkness guide you.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
To have lived all your life in misty Erebus, the world is so much vaster than that place. You shall see much more of it, I think, ere your task is complete.
crossroads? You'll be out in no time, Shades.
Observe the handiwork of Kronos all about you there. The once thriving city of Ephyra laid to ruin. The underworld's gates flung open. Unconscionable acts, for which there must be dire consequences.
Yes. What's left of Ephyra?
Sightings of that heiress buzzing about. She's from your realm, not ours, so you may be more privy to how come she's showed up uninvited, though that tends to be her style. Somebody needs to shoo her away already.
Some underworld curse holding you back. I'd not believe the hearsay for a moment, and sure enough, perhaps they merely fear your potential.
Greater might. Getting somewhere. Pylons up there. Hermes, if there's anyone out there who can help me outpace time, it's you. Please accept this for your swift and reliable service.
Right, Careful, you really just I really need to move along, so let's get to the blessings, if you please.
Moonlight guides you.
You found your father down there, Em? Never could get close enough myself. Hope he's still alright. Hope everyone's alright. We'll get them back. Keep doing everything we can.
Let's pick up the pace. Time to go.
The dregs of battle.
Oh, to be an urgent bit of battlefield relief delivered courtesy of the feared boatman himself. Come on, we all have fantasies, gorgeous.
Even the gods have their price. This.
Ash of the dead.
But I...
Slow down. Wow. Just when I thought I had you last time, you gave me the slip. Didn't think I'd get another shot.
You'll soon have many more such shots. But you're going to fail every time, I promise you.
How about you promise me the meat on your bones? Though I get the feeling you don't got much to offer.
There. Should keep me company. some coins.
Across a foul-smelling hovel, crudely furnished with assorted fixtures of exaggerated proportion, and strewn with remains both fresh and long decayed, comes a waft of seaborne air.
I smell mostly the decay.
Just a little night sea journey. What's to fear? Change of course? Did it, Frenos. Mandrake seeds. Got you.
Special delivery.
The path you face.
The path across the sky. Frenos,
Together we shine.
Burn, Ignium.
There's my order.
Can't do it.
Good to see you here, my lord. Olympus, I accept this message. her. By her grace. Good find. Can't right now. Time to abandon ship. Olympus, I accept this message. One last stop.
Oh, it's you! Just about everybody on Olympus giving you their best, huh? You must be very proud. The gods, they don't agree on much at all.
No, they do not. Yet when the need arises, they can set their differences aside. Something to try with your own kin.
You know who really gets what's going on up there? Ares. If anybody's brought that family together, it's the god of war. His cause, even I can get behind. How's this? I'll be right with you. You're free. Spread fire. All right, fine. Same time, same place tomorrow night, Trouble?
Wherever you may voyage, strife shall follow in your wake.
Ugh, just another nightmare. You can probably imagine how that went, Rhinos. Mother, you have her hair at least. She seems so different from Headmistress, doesn't she?
Hey. Hey, Mal. I was just floating. Floating around, I guess. And existing. Just kind of existing a lot lately. You?
Failing, making progress, I don't know. Speaking of, shouldn't you be practicing your haunting, Dora?
Oh, yeah, no, I thought maybe I'd take a break from that. Why do now what you could do later, right?
For the sense of accomplishment?
I'm out.
What's Eris up to now? Hail, Spirit Mixer. Let me see. Domnoski Traxon.
It's done.
May moonlight guide us. Lord Charon's gold rewards. Moonlight guide us.
Hey, Eris making problems for you on the surface, isn't she? Whilst so close to your goal. Well, if it's any reassurance, we know the workings of her weapon better than she does. She must run out of ammunition frequently.
She does. Sometimes she jams the mechanism, gets distracted getting it unstuck. Should use those opportunities to strike. Not much place for taking cover anyhow.
She's trying to intimidate you. With the rail of adamant, she's much more dangerous at range. Perhaps you could outflank or outmaneuver her somehow.
It's worth a shot. Into the earth you go.
You are required at your post, Nemesis. Or shall you take to openly defying me just as your sister does? I shudder to think what your mother would say of you two.
You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent.
Best watch your mouth or I shall seal it shut. You may continue dwelling on a past you were not witness to, or you may do what is expected of Nyx's daughters. Or whatever Eris is up to. Your choice.
The Arcana. I finally understand. I see it now. The cards know. Descura, awaken.
Okay.
Here are the bones. You are bound to me, and I am your bearer.
Well, what was that? To all of you just joining up, welcome.
Hey, I remember you.
All of those nocturnal arms of yours got their own different moves. Do not dwell upon which one of them is strongest. Rather, choose whichever one really speaks to you.
And what if they all speak to me? Faintly, but still.
Then pick the one that gives you extra boost.
Below the path to Tartarus. Above the way to Olympus. Olympus, here I come. Time to shine. May moonlight guide us.
So the gods think Eris showed up near our mountain causing trouble again, all because of you. They don't know I practically begged you to come up to our rescue over here. Think Heck gave you the order. We're really in it now.
No way around the city. Have to get through. Traitors. Traitors. Into Aphira. Next.
I have something for you.
Salutations.
Salutations.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
You have seen the path of stars and experienced its connection to my strength and yours. Though our paths may diverge at times, they often lead us to a single point. Your choice? Time can be controlled.
Let's get the lay of the land. Aphrodite.
What shall become of our fair mountain, love? Just recently we felt such tremors as I'd not experienced before. At first I thought it was Poseidon shaking up the earth again, but one look at him and I knew it wasn't so.
Wow. My boon grows stronger.
City of Ephira, Witchy. Most important thing to know is, whatever happens to you there, I cannot be held liable. I work weapons, not miracles.
My silver. Should put a dent into that barrier.
I'm working here, sister. Care to pitch in? Fine, but don't get underfoot. Prepare.
Gods, watch this!
Survivors?
Great son of Zeus, I offer you this gift of nectar, that it may quench your thirst as you labor for the gods. They must be grateful for your might.
Saves me having to find another bottle for when next I have to prove my fealty. Here, something for your trouble.
No trouble at all, thank you. Stay strong, son of Zeus.
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Kronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our fathers, no doubt.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them. All right, then.
So, you're a bit of a witch, are you? Well, not I. Stuck with this family already, don't see why I'd want another one. But I understand the appeal, I suppose. Plenty of candles and fire to it, isn't there?
Fired up. Oh, good.
Observe nearby.
Tucked away. Coin for Charon. Better. One pylon left. Lord Uncle.
You underworld goddesses and gods all know each other, do you not? If you could please notify Nyx's pest of a daughter Eris that she has no permission to fly within our borders, we would be mightily obliged.
And scoop. Next up. Ensnared. And now for you. In the name of Hades. I can get out. Quick drink. Can't hide from me. On the hook. I caught a seal. I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you. Got something for you. Here's some of my pals. Now when I find you, there.
Eat that. Oh. All right. Looking forward to this. Moving on. The docks. Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus.
On the outskirts of the city lies a makeshift dock, from which a vessel may cut through the channel across the land toward the mountain of the gods.
Looks like I'll need a ride. Transfer me. Some mandrake seeds. I'll take it from here.
Behold the stars. place of night.
In the name of Hades. I'll send you to your graves. Delivery arrived.
This is for you. Love binds us all together and inspires us to feats we never could accomplish on our own. And don't just take my word for it, gorgeous. Your wise and even-handed uncle. He knows all about spreading the love around.
You're most correct, dear Aphrodite, for my rule is based on love of family and of mortal kind as well. What are we fighting for, if not a way of life in which our passions are the driving force?
Set. Hestia. Rest for now in peace.
Got your order.
The limits of my light.
Which way now? Talons. Transform.
Hey, look who.
What's Hermes offering this eve? The Black Flagship. Thank you for your service. I'll run this blasted ship aground. sea claims another. Hear me, on my authority. Adequate. I'm rested enough to press on, but you relax some more, all right?
Oh, hey.
Dora, couldn't help but notice that my jar collection wasn't sorted properly. Are you trying to subtly drive me mad?
No. Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes. I was working on minor possessions and your mushroom bottle kind of slipped. So I put it back.
You put it incorrectly back. Just tell me of such things next time, would you?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Hail, Spirit.
You invoke me?
Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What are we waiting for?
Perfect.
Yeah, this is the life. Wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
Oh.
Well, that was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it nonetheless.
If I may, the fated list continues to unfold, so thank you. While the fates often let events unfold naturally, at times they value an additional degree of certainty, and are willing to make it worthwhile.
I've seen a number of the listed prophecies already come to pass. Still others are foretold in their place. The magic in that scroll, it's beyond anything I've learned.
You must have your doubts. The fates are rather famous for their sense of irony. But, no matter the outcome, I'm grateful for your willingness to discover their design. Our families are at stake.
Our families and more. Ugh. Why are you really here, Eris? Tell me Kronos didn't put you up to this. You've made quite clear that you don't want me to succeed.
Babe, I'm almost hurt. You don't get me at all, do you? Just because I'm not rooting for you doesn't mean I'm rooting for the other guy.
Then who exactly are you rooting for, pray tell?
I'll let you puzzle that one out.
Moonlight guides you. I've seen you here alone more often lately, Odysseus. You're thinking about your family, aren't you? Some potent memory from your past.
Ah, Goddess, you may see through most of us shades, but your empathy for me is a bit misplaced. Penelope, Telemachus, and I... we're cordial with each other still, but... how to say this without sounding callous?
Please speak your mind with me. I'm certain you're not callous.
My mind wanders not to matters of family, but to the siren's blasted song. I scarce got to hear it even once whilst navigating through their waters. I wanted desperately to cast myself into the sea just for a better listen.
The siren's song? You can't expect me to believe that Scylla's incessant drivel is the source of the great tactician's concerns of late.
Now, spare me the ridicule. I'm dead serious about this. You weren't with me on the surface there and wouldn't understand.
Seemingly not. Cheers, Mixer. Should be of use. Order approved.
Prepared for more?
Be well, headmistress.
And you, Malinois.
The family portrait in my tent. I have been thinking on it more and more. I never asked you where you got it from.
It would be stranger if you did, for the answer ought to be obvious, though you would know the circumstances.
Yes, headmistress, if you please. I know it was a time you would never wish to revisit, but it's important to me.
Of that I have no doubt. When Kronos stormed your father's house, I fled with but 3 things. Hypnos, because it was there. That family portrait, which pulled at my heart. And you.
Only the 3?
I had but an instant, and I am threefold.
You're ready. Sorafet.
Preparation is key. Some of you made it from the surface, huh?
You made it safe and sound.
Now don't lose heart just because you're getting whacked, all right? Between your altar and that silver puddle back there, you're gonna get tougher and tougher till you're the one doing all the whacking.
You mean the silver pool, sir? Each time I head toward Olympus, I defy the fates themselves.
That how you got, you shades?
family. This is my path.
I always knew Kronos would return. Zeus kept saying I was fearful over nothing. We buried the old wretch in the depths of Tartarus, after all. But he's a deathless titan. Time, it seems, slipped through our fingers.
Be again at peace. Death to Kronos.
That Cyclops waiting as you're heading out of town? Been there a while. Thought eventually he would move on, but he did not. Gramps must have put him up to this.
Show me the surroundings. Heracles.
Isn't that axe a little big for you, sister? Though I laud the effort. We'll soon see if you can put it to the proper use. Come on, then. To the slaughter! What's that?
No moon. Lend me your...
I saw that you encountered Heracles. Beware that man. It was made many enemies in service to the gods. He even wronged me once, and still walks brazenly as ever in my light. The choice is yours. Night Bloom.
Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seeing as I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the occasion arises.
You have her blessing then. Just like that, she gave you her strength. Her approval.
You mean Hera? Of course she did. We're all on the same side. More than that, we're family.
Family. It figures that Her Grace the Queen presides over the entire concept. Marriage birthing in the night. Curses in a charitable form. Been a pleasure.
Always use more. Hades' aura effect? Hold still in their shades. Merely a snack. Champion of Kronos. Last one. Your soul be damned, traitor.
Word reaches us that you located Hades' flower. How he must seethe, incarcerated in that pit of despair. Although at least he's whole. What of your mother? Nothing still?
She wants a sacrifice. Now. That shade needs you, Phrynos. See you in the crossroads.
Another joins our ranks.
The gods. Olympus, I accept this message. Fit for a queen. Shades, I release you. barrier down.
How much do I have?
Old underworld boatman yet eludes the grasp of Kronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
Such a farce.
Surging on. Gods watch over us.
They won't.
Are you the one responsible for that spectral barrier at the city gates? It has the markings of Kronos all over it. And you seem to be the extra backup in case it fails.
Oh, that thing here. I knew it'd never hold. But they keep fixing it anyways. Almost like somebody out there don't want you here.
A narrow victory, but still. In you go.
Look carefully about.
All set? Such a strange and awful fleet that Kronos has.
What hides in waters soon is to be found.
And caught. It's a shrimp.
When the armies of Kronos marched on Olympus, mighty Poseidon split the very land asunder, and so the gods contend with naval forces now.
Not a mistake, an opportunity. Now for the captain's wheel. Face Zorfat. Transform.
That worthless Cyclops Polyphemus turning his broad back against the gods. His kind once aided us against the Titans, yet he is of a newer generation, lacking loyalty apparently. His actions cannot be excused.
pushed her far enough. Some driftwood. The path of stars.
The path you face.
With Seleni's grace.
Shine ever brighter.
Steady now. In the name of Hades. Shielded up. Now for the last one. An island? Who?
Bit of charcoal, rabbit foot, splintered wood with fire soot, clove of garlic, evening dew, iris flowers, but a few. Form a circle, think afar, seal the contents in a jar. A gift from the Isle. They're enchanted. Oh, well, isn't this marvelous? How you've grown, little miss. Do you remember Circe the Enchantress still? Ah? Oh, no matter. Not the circumstances for small talk. Show me your palms.
Of course I remember you, Madam Circe. So this is your famous island. Such a relief to be here rather than another drowned ship. I take it we're not meeting by chance?
Wise to our ways as ever. Our Lady Hecate and I decided I had best relocate for a while and survey events as near the mountain of the gods as possible. Then tonight within my crystals, I saw you. Now, how may we make you better?
Did it work? Be well, madam.
You too.
Farewell, madam. Anchors. We'll go around. It's Poseidon. Olympus, I accept this message. To recharge. Do you see the boatmen on the river Styx? Free. In the name of Hades.
As the black flagship sails closer to the shore, the Princess of the Dead knows well that whatsoever strife she has experienced thus far this night is about to get worse.
Oh, I waited eagerly. To dry land.
Trouble. Whoa, Trouble, you're huge! Like you and Nemi had a child, which, come to think of it, is just about the worst thing I've ever imagined. And I've imagined a lot.
Then imagine what I'm about to do to you in this form, courtesy of Circe the Enchantress. Had you not been so delinquent, you could have learned from her yourself.
Learn to become a freak, you mean? That's the difference between you and me. You need somebody to teach you everything, while I've got pure instinct. That was mine! Hang on, reloading!
be beaten by her. How can a daughter of Nyx turn against us? And give me such a drubbing, too. There's something new here.
Ever shall you walk in the light of the moon.
May moonlight guide you.
Proceed with care.
Lord Moros, you must know something of the nocturnal arms. So your mother and sisters collaborated on these weapons to be used only in dire need, and entrusted them to Headmistress?
Mother Nyx knew the fickle nature of the Olympians and the fate-forged weapons that they used to seal away the Titans. She desired a set of counterparts that would awaken only if the realm itself was in upheaval.
I suppose there ought to be another set of weapons forged to keep these in check, and another for those, and so on.
Now you are being humorous, Princess.
I wasn't.
Oh.
On black wings does the uncontrollable embodiment of strife go wheresoever she may please, and lately, that is often in the Princess of the Underworld's way.
Cheers, Eris.
Huh?
Is this what you want, Eris? To have our aimless clashes, only then to sneer at one another here again and again? Such a worthy cause.
Who are you to say what makes a worthy cause? 'Cause yeah, I happen to be quite alright with everything. It's genuinely been a real blast.
You're unbelievable.
Thanks, Trouble.
It's good to see you all again. Good evening, Mixer. Salutations. Could make a lovely gift.
Our wards are holding fast.
I think that's it. Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire.
Very well, then.
Should be a nice quiet spot to catch a river denizen or two.
Liquid lamentation flows through the river Cocytus. Yet even in such hopeless waters, certain creatures learn to live and thrive.
I do sense some of them want out.
Melenui, you need not influence me with such gifts. We have a task. Let us stay focused on it, no?
You have taught me to apply myself to many things at once, Headmistress. Why can't I stay on task while paying my respects?
Much is expected of you. The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. Your constant companion.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me. Are you truly so certain in my inevitable success, Headmistress?
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall always spare you some of mine.
Thank you for believing in me.
No need.
Try again. You keep heading up when you ought to be heading down toward your objective. Forget about the mountain, not your fight.
My family on Olympus is under assault by the legions of Kronos, and it's not my fight?
No. He's down below, all comfy on your father's throne, and you don't have anything to worry about besides him.
Sure I don't.
Up and about?
When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that Skilla could be taken seriously by anybody, much less you.
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all you think it is?
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just, I have trouble separating my disdain for the performer from the quality of her craft.
It must be very catchy, eh?
Aye.
What is that?
Full grown. Hear me, O Shades, on my authority. Give my demand all due priority. So mote it be. Nice and warm. Here you are. I understand. So that's it. Wisdom of the ages.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
The bones.
One must at times hold fast to one's emotions, and at others know to let them loose. And when you want to let them loose, or try out one of them nocturnal arms, know that I'm here.
This anger is for Kronos, sir. Below the path to Tartarus. Above the way to Olympus. The arms of night. Into the cold. holding back.
I'd urge you visit us, though since we're under siege and all, perhaps it isn't worth the trip. Olympus sure takes on a different feel when you're stuck. We've cut back on the feasting and frolicking a lot. Oh, how I miss those days.
Not that. Skura take you all. Thank you, Skura. The Master Craftsman's gift. Time signs back. Message for me. May moonlight guide you.
Moro, son of Nyx, is staying with you for a bit down there? I thought he always stuck with the three fates. There's something going on, and I don't like it, Em.
Very well. Together we shine, sister.
For the Silver Sisters.
Me again tonight.
Black-winged Eris has become an obstacle. She sometimes flies across my path, thus startling my steeds. I am the Eye of Night, yet cannot see much worth in her at all. Which suits you? My light is yours.
One less pylon.
Tear salt.
Pardon, Lady Medea.
A drop of blood. Not seen you in a bit.
Together we shine.
Together we shine. I meant to warn you, by the way, to not engage with the big burly lion-maned fellow who sometimes stalks about the streets out there.
You must mean Heracles. We've already met, and I gathered that I ought to keep my distance. He says he serves the gods, but he's a threat.
Oh, he's just a big downer.
I cure his injuries, yet still he incurs more, and not even I possess the power yet to cure his spirit. The dead have more cheer than a man like that. Now come, I've curses to concoct. As above, so below.
Thank you.
Alone again at last.
You don't remember me, do you? You ought to be at rest. Go, Phrenos. Why, thank you.
It's all mixed up here on the surface, young lady. The very ground beneath your feet shifts constantly, due either to Poseidon's quakes or to whatever Kronos has devised. You know which way to go, if not the precise path.
Where else can we go?
It may seem unconscionable that a parent could resent their own children. But let me tell you, girl, there are moments when I almost sympathize.
The sacred bond. What? There. Trident sigil.
Remember how I said that we don't ever fight with one another on Olympus, little niece? Well, that might have been a slight exaggeration on my part, but I stand with Hera on this one. We think your efforts are best spent up here.
There it is.
Do not depart just yet.
Suffer no more. Just a small sip. Back to nature.
Were you expecting someone far less beautiful, or did you somehow know it was me? Perhaps you could hear my heart beating all the way from where you are.
My heart.
Here she be. I never forget a scent, you know. And you got something that's familiar to me from way back when. I know those bones. Nobody had them before you.
You must mean these knuckle bones. If they've ever been a source of ill fortune for you before, then perhaps you know what's coming.
Nobody's your pal, is that what you expect me to believe? Then first I'm gonna crush you all bones, and then I'll eat them. And those knuckle bones too.
Fast asleep again. Could try a different one. Should work.
Unfortunate livestock residing with the ravenous Cyclops seem to be unaware of the conditions under which they graze about and wander. Not exactly lost. At least, not yet.
The one they have to guide them is asleep. Now then. The docks. Beyond this rift, the mountain of the gods. Here, little fish. Hooked one. Is this a crab? Oozes. Frenos. Now for the next one. In we go. On my authority. safe, Icarus.
You too, Melly. Been flying for a while now. At first, it brought me back to the terror I felt as a kid. Those final moments. I wanted to put myself through them again and again. Don't know why.
Icarus, you were young and you made a mistake. What's the use torturing yourself for it for all eternity? I thought you wanted to learn to fly to prove yourself to your father.
Come on, Melly. I'm never going to prove myself to him. But something happened as I kept trying to use my wings. I started to like it, seeing from a different point of view.
You look so in your element up there. I always believed if I could make you whole again, perhaps some night we'd learn to fly together. I still want to feel what it's like.
You've no idea how much I wanted that too. But it was something I had to do on my own. I'd love to take you up with me now, but yeah, shades and goddesses don't mix.
Thank you. In the name of Hades. Dead ahead. Eliminated.
Sesame and snail shells, golden petals, spider silk, flower pollen, cattle milk. Secret spices, chicken stock, bitter greens, and is that who I think it is?
Evening, little pigs.
What has the world come to, little miss? Oh, living on my little isle, I must have been the last to learn calamity had spread all from the heavens to beneath the earth.
And Kronos is responsible for all of it. Time apparently wishes to ruin everything eventually, though we are not about to let him have his way. We'll drive his forces from Olympus and unseat him from my father's throne.
Oh, we immortals and our warring ways. What example do we set for mortal kind? But I know certain battles must be fought, and I remain committed to Our Lady Hecate and you. Bless you, Poppet.
Thank you, madam. Together we shine.
Together we shine.
More boozes. foremost ship.
Now, distant shores upon which proudly rests the Mountain of the Gods have suddenly grown near, and the Black Flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
The coast is dead ahead.
A little gift.
This feeling, oh. My lord, is this your ship? It is remarkable. Although I fear with all the hostile vessels everywhere that it may come to harm. Or even you. Smooth sailing all the same. Death to Kronos. To the shore. Heiress.
Oh no, did you bring Nemi's evil eye? Goes to show how much she really thinks of fairness, making you use that thing just to get me back.
I made the choice to bring the eye, not Nemesis. Although she is Retribution incarnate, so I'd like to think she would have been supportive had she known.
Doesn't take a genius to put that one together, babe. I'm her little sister, the runt of Nyx's litter. The smallest and easiest to push around. But I always push back. Or push first. Things are heating up.
That. Golden apple. Next. last. It's under attack. Automatons defending the mountain. Let me see if I can't help a bit. Wait, why are you attacking me? You leave me little choice. Mountain's own defenses turned on me. Knife. Automatons apparently are not my friends. What was that? I'm flying. Wait. I'll crush you.
Hermes, at your service.
Delivery coming soon. What's for delivery? Gold purse.
Greetings to you. We are as one big family upon Olympus, and we pride and celebrate our differences. So many varying perspectives to account for at all times. Although Poseidon here, we always manage to see eye to eye, don't we?
That we do, most certainly, brother. I'll always right away, and there are some occasions when I might decide elsewise if it was solely up to me, but even still, you always have your head up in the clouds where smart ideas form.
Draken of that size, and serving Kronos too. Can't do it. is no place for such monstrosities. In the name of Hades. Lightning from on high.
Look there.
A lofty mountain is not easily besieged, so the crafty Titan of Time sought winged beasts susceptible to his persuasions and capable of wreaking havoc from the skies.
Looks like they've made themselves at home. There they are. The tides come in. Raiders. Clear. You should have stayed in shadow. Sappers. Olympus, I accept this message. There. An iris. authority. Strength of the sea. Quiet here, at least. Come on up. Lord Charon. Sort of. Come on out. I've got a pillar top. A note says, "Hey, M, take what you need for gold. Honor system." Olympus, I accept this message. That was my boon.
Stop right there. Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades. And I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
Lord Prometheus, I presume. You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Kronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
What, by leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps all right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all. Titans attack!
could not prevent it, do you see? I could only do my part.
Silence. Save your troubles for your master Kronos.
It's not my troubles that I mean to save. Agent of Change. You God. I hate you all.
She stands victorious, yet hardly stands at all. No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single feather left behind, as if to goad the princess on toward greater heights.
Just no more eagles, please. The summit's just ahead. The Fang. This storm. What happened here? Something's inside those clouds. Oh, gods. What are these things?
Manifest your desire.
The end of the path. Rumbling. Nicely done. Next floor. That's... God. these monstrosities. Oh no. Hear me, on my authority. Excellent. I think not. Closer to the top. Fang.
Hey!
Hermes, you're here. Moonlight, guide us.
Okay. You made it all the way up here. That's great. Except what isn't great is Typhon. You've run into him already, probably. A mountain-sized monstrosity and all his brood.
This storm, this infestation. All of this is Typhon's doing then.
No easy answers for you, except Gramps brought this on us, all part of his plan. The others can hold fast a while in Pop's palace, but they need your help. I better report to Heck. Be safe.
You too. I accept this gift. This is it. The father of all monsters. Can't sense his vitals at all. Just a foe. It's just another foe. He's got it in storm. He's looking worse. Olympus, no. I've trained to slay Kronos, not the father of all monsters. What do I do? This memory of all you lost. It stokes your want for vengeance even now.
You know, Mel, you can be a bit uptight sometimes. Where'd you even get that from? Even that witch is more relaxed than you.
Look, I'm under a lot of pressure right now, all right? Everybody's counting on me to literally kill time. So I would like this tent to be an orderly place, seeing as I'm having to return so often.
So what? Killing time's my specialty. Don't see me getting all worked up.
Ugh.
If I may.
So...
My sisters told me of a certain prophecy even I thought would never come to pass. That Olympus would once again face the fury of the father of all monsters, and their conflict would shake the world to its core. And now it's happening.
You mean you knew Typhon's attack was a real possibility? Why didn't you warn us? We could have prepared.
I was not permitted to warn you. Had I done so, it merely would have expedited an outcome I now realize was bound to happen anyway. Though perhaps your implication is correct, and this is all my fault.
What? How is this all your fault? Unless you aided Kronos in awakening the most notorious fiend the gods ever faced, I don't see how you had anything to do with this.
Unraveling a fateful bond.
I abetted your plans to gain the surface. The awakening of Typhon. Perhaps it's a punishment. And a reminder never to defy the fates.
Nonsense. Kronos did this, not you. Cheers, Mixer.
Here, now.
No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway.
A moment.
All grown up.
You've Typhon to contend with on that mountaintop, Goddess. Our shades say he's near the size of a mountain himself. Please tell me that's hyperbole on their part.
Well, to put it in perspective, by my estimation, he's at least 100 times the size of Polyphemus. Though I've not had the opportunity to take his measure properly.
You'll take his measure yet, I reckon. It's what you've done with every other foe you've faced thus far. Our shades and the good witch think it unwise to take on such a threat yourself, but you're not planning to back down, are you?
No.
Good.
Thin air upon that mountain made you mad, Malinoe. Confronting Typhon of all creatures face to face. Hermes told me everything, save what was going through your head.
I was not about to turn my back on my family, especially not after having come so far. What should I have done? Flee at the first sight of that monster? We flee only as a last resort.
That we do. And you'd best keep reminding yourself of it ere you confront the father of all monsters again. Do not take unnecessary risks, or lose sight of the task.
We do as we must. Become the strength and nourishment of beasts. Now simmer away. I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already. He's quite enormous, yes. Moonlight, guide us. A set of lures. I can procure more moon dust.
So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, plan like that takes a lot of guts.
You sound rather impressed. I'm certain Kronos would welcome you into his ranks as well if you just tell him how you really feel.
Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going to try and fight that thing, are you?
You really think I'm going to leave my family on Olympus to face that monster on their own? You don't know me at all.
Nice knowing you anyway.
A real pleasure.
Suggest you quit it with these nectars soon. Can't have too much of a good thing. Should know that about me by now.
Sure, you can't have too much of a good thing any more than anybody else. Though, what would happen if you did? You'd need to punish yourself.
Yeah, and don't you dare act like you wouldn't do the same. One thing I'll grant Hecate is she does value discipline. Sometimes we have to discipline ourselves.
We have to take care of ourselves, too. Death to Kronos?
Oh, come on.
Live and thrive.
And soon.
Vengeance for my father.
At the threshold to the world beyond the crossroads, the altar of ashes thrums with ancient power, boundless as that of the gods and heroes depicted in the myriad arcana.
A power within us all. At last. Cassynth, the Black Coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
I like the sound of that. May we converse? Boom, yeah! I shall return.
Forgive me, sir.
You see?
Very well.
Long were you bound to bear each of the nocturnal arms.
Think I can raise my grasp. Divinity. I'm at my limit. New assignments.
Mind telling all these shades that no, the father of all monsters isn't back? Because they're so caught up with this outrageous rumor, they don't buy it when I tell them.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted Typhon himself just last night. While Kronos schemes from the underworld, that monstrosity attacks Olympus.
I knew all that. It's just, I was just checking to see if my disciples had the nerve to stand up for that which they truly believed. And they did. Nice going, everyone.
So you knew of Typhon's return?
Yeah.
You made it from Olympus all this way. The Eye of Night.